second weekend of the new year, 2025, January 10th. We're already headed back out to the mountains, which I couldn't be happier about. Back to back is pretty lucky because, you know, you got to work around all the schedules in life. But yeah, headed out to one of my favorite spots. It's not a very difficult trail by any means, but it's got just amazing views at the top. It's Limestone Mountain. We've been there twice now. The first year we couldn't make it to the top of the mountain because my truck wasn't quite built up for it yet. The second year we made it to the top. Well, I got the drone up. I got some good shots, but I was very amateur with drones at the time. I didn't know about UV filters. I'll talk about that more on this trip. But my footage got very glared out by the snow and the sun. And if you know anything about editing, it's very easy to brighten video. It's very difficult to make video darker, especially when it's been whitewashed. So hopefully tomorrow the winds are good, get the drone up, get the shots that I'm hoping for, and otherwise it's going to be a great weekend. I'm not 100% who we're going to meet. The point is out in our little group chat. I know for 100% I'm going to go meet Andre, who is Squatch Overland, and Dave from Yuccapac Campers. So no matter what, it's going to be a great weekend, and yeah, we'll see who shows up. Hopefully we can get there before dark. I can see the mountains in the distance. Already been a bit of a long drive coming down from Edmonton, but yeah, let's go. Sun going down, it's time to hit hyperdrive. Hit it, Chewy. So my map took me the wrong way. It kind of made it halfway up Limestone Mountain, which is not where we're meeting. So I'm on my way back down. Yeah, I'll figure this out. Hopefully they have a fire going. I can put up the drone and try and spot them that way. That would be great. If not, might have to solo camp and find them in the morning. So I guess we'll see where they're at. So at this point, I ended up doing something silly. I kept passing the spot where I needed to turn, and I ended up going all the way down to the bottom of the mountain and all the way back up until finally I reached the very top. I ended up getting 2 bars of service, so I messaged Jason, who helped me out find the right spot that I kept passing. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it.
Finally on the right path. I don't exactly like doing new trails at night, but with all the light bars I can see enough, we can make it through. Hopefully this is the right way that Jason meant. And just a side note, it doesn't really get much better than this. Driving under the stars, out in the woods, on top of a mountain. Like, I can't ask for anything more. Except finding my friends, of course.
Yeah, lights. Ryan got a little bit lost, but he's here. Man, like, you know why? I passed the bump twice. And it's because I didn't think my truck could do that. And I grinded a little bit. Hey, Barrett. Hey, Barrett. How you doing, bud? Okay. Barrett, get out. Well, I got fire started. Yeah, thanks. Oh,
Oh my gosh. Out of here. Well, after a little detouring, we finally made it. Andre's got us a nice fire going. Thanks, buddy. It is a beautiful night out tonight. It's a little bit windy, but it sure is. Like, what is it? It was +5 today without the wind?
Yeah, I think up here it's like it's 0.
Probably 0. Bubba, come. There he is. What's this? Hey, you having fun? Well, I mean, you got here okay. I definitely didn't. Ah, the mighty Dave!
God, when I looked at that road,
Ooh.
I was like, "There's no tracks going into there." I didn't see any tracks.
See, for me, it was.
I was whistling at you the whole time
It
you were
made
down
no
there.
sense. Oh, it's super windy over there.
For me, it was the bump. I didn't think my truck could clear that, so I didn't think that was a spot.
Oh, the big down up.
The very first one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Look at that, Yuccapac.
I'm here.
Here. Let's get settled in.
Hey, I'm doing marble at night
No.
by myself in the winter.
Yeah.
I mean, you're gonna die.
Yeah.
I'm gonna die anyway. This thing's not a rock.
So I came up to the spot,
Yeah.
like the exact entrance,
Yeah.
and I was like, this can't be
I
it.
mean, right there.
Yeah.
Back over there.
Like down off the main road.
Off the main road, yeah.
So I went straight turning right.
No,
Oh, fuck.
I went all the way back
Yeah.
to the Y intersection,
What? Like at the gas plant?
thinking that maybe it was on the other side of the mountain.
Bro.
Then, because I lost
You were
service,
this close, and you would have had to drive past that.
I
I've
didn't.
been here long
Hey.
enough to completely set up, have a steak, rice, and vegetable dinner,
I'm a full 3-course.
do my dishes, come up and set up a campfire. So it's still. I'm like looking down. I'm like, those are lights.
So
but
Jay-
it gets worse. It gets worse.
Before I even,
I
as I
go-
was pulling down Burberry Road,
Yeah.
Jay texted me. He's like, when are you gonna get there? I was like, why? He's like, well, because Ryan might be lost.
So I get to the Y intersection. I'm like, this isn't right. So I used an offline map, but it didn't show where I was. Went back up and I passed this again, but stopped at it for a second. Went all the way up to Limestone. Got service because I was so high, and texted Jay. And I'm like, give me step by step. And he's like, you probably
I
passed
can't
it.
believe you didn't even make it here.
What?
That's why I panicked slightly.
I know. I saw your headlights.
I was like, I swear to God, this is where it was taking me.
Me too.
But then I was like, and then I was like, if I go down there, like, dude, I saw no. It looked like just snow.
Yeah.
And I was like, they're not there. Like,
And
there's
I'm
no
just telling
point in
you,
looking.
Yeah.
At 420, it looks a whole lot different.
Yeah. Well, and then
Well, tonight got interesting, but it was finally time to relax around the fire, laugh about it, tell stories, and just overall have a good time. It's already freezing. You want some water? Okay, let's get you up the tent. Come on. Come on. That's a good boy.
There we go.
That's a good boy. Oh good, I'm just topping up the diesel. Just gonna top up the diesel before I go to bed. My diesel here has been running just a little longer than normal because my kid's up there sleeping comfy. Barrett's up there sleeping comfy too. There we go. I'll put my phone down for a sec. Oh yeah. About halfway done, so good thing I did this chuck. I don't know if there's anything like the perfect pour, but I stopped just in the nick of time there. Having a good time as always. Catch you in the morning. Morning bear. Okay. Going. Well, it snowed last night. That's a great way to come. Who's up on my stairs this morning going, Andre, wake up, time to get up. My dish soap is frozen. Guess I'm going home with dirty dishes on this trip. So if nobody taught you this trick, instead of buying one of those $20 egg carton, the hard plastic egg carton, if you take a mason jar and crack all your eggs into it, the yolk keeps the egg whites keep the yolk separate, just like this. So this is how I do my eggs. You know, you can get different size mason jars or how many eggs you're taking on your trip. I've always done this, it's always worked. So just a tip for you. Perfect. Even in snow, still waiting for Andre to spoil them every trip.
To do what?
For you to spoil them.
Oh, that's what. I know. Here, just a second. Hot. There we go.
While my eggs are cooking, the burner I'm not using is almost full of snow. It's definitely coming down today. Hey Dave, it snowed.
Good morning.
Good morning.
either of you have any spare fuel canisters?
You mean with gas?
Yeah.
I didn't bring some this time.
I better.
Hopefully 100. Yesterday on the drive I said I'd explain this. So if you look at my drone, it's a little bit darker on the lens, and so you can buy this pack of ND filters for about 46 bucks for the drones. So what it comes with right here is you got NDs all the way up from 4 till 64, a UV lens, and a C8PL lens. So some of them are for when you're flying over the water and you get reflections on the water. Some are for dimming out the sun, like I was talking about earlier. So this one is good for when you have sun glare on the snow, which we're not going to have today because we have a bit of a storm. Maybe the sun will come out. It's trying. And so yeah, if you didn't know, like I did, you can buy these filters, replace the normal glass lens on your drone, and you can get a darker shot for when you're in those sunny environments. So yeah, check it out. I can put the link up in the description below. And while you're checking out the description below, if you could hit that subscribe button, Barrett would really appreciate it. It keeps us getting outside, having fun, making content for you guys. So yeah, hit that subscribe for Barrett.
Boy, bird. Yo, is that cozy? Hey, is that cozy? You want one?
Darn right we do.
Yes, Barry, yes.
Honestly, like, this is what winter camping is all about. Like, this is now winter. Yesterday was not winter. Today was winter. Right, Andre?
It's winter time.
It's winter time.
It's winter time.
One of the benefits of being a Chesapeake is you got all that extra fur on your back. It keeps you nice and warm, so you're having fun in the snow all the time. All right, let's do it. Yeah, we're out. We're back on the trail. It's coming down hard. Oh, there is a tree. We're going back to the top of the mountain, which, funny enough, we were up last night. Because that's the only place I could get service to figure out where these guys were. But yeah, we're headed back out, or back up, going to the top. We'll get some pictures, and then Dave's getting kind of low on fuel, so we might have to do a run into town, get him some fuel, and then come back out to the mountains. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Not too much farther from here.
Well, we made it to the top again. Unfortunately, we can't see the beautiful view that you get up here because we're in a bit of a snowstorm, but we made it to the top. Woo-wee! Windy up here. Love making it to the top of mountains. Wish we could see everything, but regardless, I love making it. So, when you come up to the top of this mountain, you actually do have to stop before the fire lookout, which is up there, because unfortunately, there has been a few vehicles that have rollen off the side. It's unfortunate, so for safety reasons, it's closed from here on. It's still a beautiful view from where we are, but that is just a reminder, like, be safe, guys. Your sticker up? Oh yeah. What do you think, Bear? Right? Let's go with the bottom corner. What do you think, Bear? Hey, you having a good time? Well, Limestone, you bested me again, but I will get those drone shots one day.
If you couldn't tell, we're all having a really good time despite the weather. Sometimes it's just the people you're with that make all the difference.
I want the truck to be pink.
You want a pink truck? I think we can make that happen. So we made it down off the mountain. I think we're gonna go hit up the nearest little town with the gas station because Dave's in desperate need of some fuel. I think he's past his last quarter line. I don't know if he knows what his like emergency fuel level is, but usually you'll get the sign before you're empty. But yeah, and I mean, it doesn't hurt to go top up the diesel Jerry's for the diesel heaters because we are staying out even if it continues to snow like this. So might as well stay warm through it, right? So yeah, that's what we're doing. Down from the mountains, got Dave fueled up, filled up the diesel Jerry's for a little bit extra heat tonight. Doesn't look like the snowstorm's going anywhere, but neither are we. We're having a great time. We're gonna keep going at it. We're still gonna camp. We're still gonna have a good time. Yeah. So We're gonna go try and find a spot that we know that's a little bit more secluded, try and get a little bit more out of the wind, see how it happens.
Fun, huh?
Yeah.
So it doesn't look like it on camera, but there is a very, very steep decline on the low side of that F-150, and it's super icy. And so it's going to want to kick him off to that edge, and we're just trying to steer clear of that edge there. He should have plenty of traction. He's got much better tires on there than I do. Okay. Okay.
You got a traction board for that rear tire?
Possibly. He might have one.
I got one ready to go.
Stop. You want to get her? Give her? Okay, he's going to give her.
Traction board?
He's going to give her without it.
Of course, we had a little fun on the way in, but now it was time to set up camp before the sun got too low. Fire? Some people just like watching videos of fire. Sometimes.
happens when I fall over.
Just trying to see if you're going to drop little poop pellets for me.
Oh, Barrett. I know. That's what happened. All right, you pinhead. Let me up.
Making sure you're safe.
Let me up. All right, let me up.
Okay. I love you. Melanie, for my birthday.
Oh, I went right over.
Yeah, you did. I'm glad you didn't hit your head on that log,
I
bro.
know. I was sitting there going over. I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna hit something.
Yeah.
but
Good
who's
safety
hoping?
dog, Barrett. Good job.
Yeah, he immediately
me.
laid
Yeah, he
on
was
it.
on it. He
Yeah.
was like, no, we're going to make sure you're good. I like you.
All right, bud. Hey, thanks for saving me, Barrett. Oh, that was funny. And then, yeah, what's up? You're full? Okay. I can't tell you how many laughs we had on this trip. It was a great time. And I felt like I kept up my promise that I made in the last video to keep building on my friendships. Who knows, maybe you'll be the person that we're out camping with next. But until then, thank you for watching, and we will catch you out in the wild.